We're here at GoToMath.com working some calculus, and we're doing evaluating limits analytically. And this is the section we're in. That's the problem we need to be looking at. So we got the limit as x approaches 5 of x squared minus 25 over 8x minus 40. So let's move over to the whiteboard. Okay, the limit as x approaches 5 of x squared minus 25, and that's all over 8x minus 40. So first thing we're going to do is the direct substitution. We got 5 squared minus 25, and 8 times 5 minus 40. So we end up with 25 minus 25. We end up with 0 in the numerator, and it looks like 0 in the denominator. So that's not exactly the best thing in the world. So what we need to do is try factoring and cancel like factors. So let's write this out. Again, I'm going to factor the numerator. We have x minus 5 and x plus 5. It's all over 8x minus 40. Now, as we can see here, it doesn't look like anything's going to cancel out. However, down here in the denominator, it looks like something is hiding in the bushes here. So we need to try to rattle the bushes and see what we can get to come out of there. I don't know. Always try to look at things differently. It looks like I can factor an 8 out. So we end up with x minus 5. Look at there. We pulled an 8 out of the bushes, and look what was revealed, right? The person we're looking for. Now, we have an x minus 5 in the numerator, 1 in the denominator, so we can cancel those guys out. Let's now rewrite this limit. So we have the limit as x approaches 5 of an eighth times x plus 5. An eighth times x plus 5. There's some properties to limits, of course, we hadn't talked about. We will eventually. But things like this guy right here, you can actually pull that out front if you want. And I'm just going to kind of throw that in here. Limits have lots of properties, and sometimes you need to know these to really solve some of these limits. So we can take this 1/8 and we can just bring it right out front. Yes, we can do that. You can do the direct substitution again now. Let's see what happens. So we have an 8th times 5 plus 5, which is equal to 10 over 8, which reduces down to 5/4. So there you go. This is what our original limit is actually equal to 5/4. So let's review quickly. We did direct substitution. We got 0 over 0. So we said, oh, let's try to factor this thing, cancel like factors, and then see what we get from there. And actually it works out, and we get a real number. So back to the page, and of course I hit answer, and we get 5/4. Alright, so we are looking at limits. We're evaluating them analytically. Okay? And remember where you are. We're at GoToMath.com.